My client tried to rob me over a paint shade, so I let the IRS dismantle his entire company. Spent 3 months building custom walnut cabinetry for a luxury developer named Marcus. He signed off on every sample, every invoice, and every installation stage. When the final coat of paint dried and I handed him the bill for the remaining $15,000, Marcus laughed. He claimed the shade of white I used was too sterile and made his kitchen look like a hospital. He told me he would not pay a single cent unless I repainted the entire house for free. I pointed to the contract where he had physically signed the paint swatch. Marcus did not care. He told me I was a scammer and that he was going to report me to the Internal Revenue Service for tax fraud to make sure I never worked again. He was so arrogant that he actually called the tip line while I was standing right there in his foyer, screaming that I was running an illegal cash business. I did not argue. I simply walked out and waited. 2 weeks later, an investigator contacted me. Because Marcus had made such a formal, aggressive complaint, they had to look into the contract he was disputing. I provided every single receipt, every signed document, and every bank statement showing my clean records. However, during the process, the investigator noticed something strange about the consulting fees Marcus claimed he paid me on his own corporate filings. Marcus had been using my business name to write off massive personal expenses for years, long before we ever actually met. The Internal Revenue Service opened a full-scale audit of his construction firm. It discovered he had been funneling millions into offshore accounts and had not paid payroll taxes for 50 employees in 3 years. Last week, Marcus was indicted on 12 counts of felony tax evasion and wire fraud. His assets were frozen, his firm was shuttered, and his mansion is being auctioned off. I got my money through a lien on the property, and Marcus is looking at 10 years in federal prison.